Happy Sunday, everyone. It's day 14 of the first 100 days, and here's your rapid rundown under 5 minutes. Number 1. Republicans want to kill the Department of Education because why not? House Republicans are back at it, introducing a bill to eliminate the Department of Education. Because if you can't win the culture wars in schools, just get rid of the whole thing, right? Why does this matter? Students with disabilities would be left in the dust. The Department of Education enforces federal protections for kids who need extra support in school. Without it, states get to decide who gets to help and who doesn't. Spoiler, this won't be good. Handing everything over to the states could mean vastly different education systems, with some states excelling, while others, let's just say, I wouldn't trust the results. Massey and his friends are claiming that this is about small government, but let's be real. If they wanted to help students, maybe they start with funding schools, not torching the entire department. The U.S. is speedrunning a global trade war. At this point, the U.S. is beefing with so many countries that we might as well put all their flags on a dartboard and see who's next. Canada and Mexico, the U.S. slapped them with 25% tariffs, and in response, they're now targeting American agriculture and manufacturing, specifically red states. Farmers won't be thrilled. China, never one to back down, is preparing retaliatory tariffs of its own because clearly what our economy needed was more instability. Colombia, the U.S. tried to strong-arm them over deportation policies, and while they've reached a deal, the situation nearly escalated into another trade dispute. So let's recap. In just a few weeks, we've managed to upset 3 of our biggest trade partners and nearly dragged a 4th into the trade wars. If this keeps up, we'll be trading goods through carrier pigeons by summer. Number 3, David Hogg is now the DNC's vice chair, and that's a big deal. In a much-needed dose of good news, David Hogg, Parkland survivor and gun control activist, has been elected vice chair of the DNC. Young leadership is here. Hogg is part of the next generation stepping up, proving that youth activism isn't just about protest, it's about real political power. Gun control will now stay in focus. With Republicans doing their best to ignore mass shootings, Hogg's presence ensures that this issue won't fade into the background. Whether you agree with him or not, one thing is clear. This is a major shift for the Democratic Party, and if that makes the old guard nervous, good. That's your rapid rundown under 5 minutes. Stay informed, stay engaged, and I'll see you tomorrow for another breakdown of the biggest stories shaping our world. Until then, keep your seatbelts fastened and your democracy guarded. Have a good night.